Hello, Jeff and Hillary and all of the internet. It is Friday? I think it's Friday. It's definitely September now, you know. I had so many overly involved, ostentatious plans for how to start this, which is, of course, part of why it took me so long to do it. Because it's very easy to plan excessively, but not quite so easy to actually implement those plans. So I was just thinking, fuck it, let's just start. Just go. Roll it. So, what have I been doing in the interim? Well, flew back in time, landing before we took off, loaded my whole storage container into an expedition, moved to another state, met the 5th Doctor, so yay. This is my office at work, which is why there are clearly not enough books behind me yet, because most of my books are at home, apartment here home, which is, yeah, I have like a home here. That's where I live now. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I'd ever particularly mentioned this before, but there was this thing that would always happen to me back in Missouri in particular, where anytime I would go to a coffee shop, someone sitting near me would be having some sort of Bible study meeting. I always found this particularly odd, although I mean, you know, Bible Belt, I guess it's not that odd. It's just religion isn't really a sphere of existence that I understand very well. So I always just found it a little, I don't know, odd when that kept happening. Anyway, after classes today, I went over to a coffee shop near campus to drink coffee and read about world systems analysis. And nearby, the conversation that I kept overhearing was not in fact Bible study, but apparently some sort of philosophy study. I don't know if it was like a class meeting off campus or like an independent study thing. Anyway, the parts that I kept overhearing for some reason involved them trying to define what a chair was. So that's interesting. Completely unrelated note. I don't know if you know this, but the hammer shot is the greatest Nerf gun that has ever been made. It can be cocked and fired with one hand. One hand! This would have saved me from so many difficult situations wherein my cocking hand had been disabled by, you know, Nerf fire. I got an extra life, see? Just got Pilgrim coin. Bread makes you fat. I'm all over the place right now. I don't really know what's going on in the real world external to here. I mean, obviously other than Congress arguing over whether to intervene in Syria because of chemical weapons attacks, that's hard to avoid. I mean, I'm not that far gone, but yeah, I have nothing else to add. What's going on with you? See you in the future.